Welcome to another session of FB Live hosted by Craftspace. Nama saya Joey. Saya seorang instruktor craft dari Craftspace. As you know, Malaysia is going to be 64 years old in 3 more days. Yeah, so today we are going to do a very special craft to celebrate or to get ourselves in mood to celebrate the once a year event or occasion, right? So today we are going to make a firecracker or a confetti popper using paper roll. So please find a comfortable space so that you can sit down and relax while we enjoy the session. Now today we are also going to play a little game throughout the session, yeah, so that we get ourselves into the mood of celebration, all right? So we will be asking questions, and then we will hope that there will be engagement from everyone. Yeah, so if you know the answer, please type into the comment section, whether it's yourself or you can, in fact, if your parents know the answer, you can also ask them to help, yeah? Because at the end of the day, our objective is to make sure that the session is a bonding session between the parents and kids, yeah, not so much just a kid session, all right? So there will be question and answers, yeah, so we will ask questions, and those who are very active in answering the questions, we will pick 3 top kids, yeah, or family that keep answering the questions, yeah, to be the prize winner on top of the usual lucky draw that we do every week, all right? So let's get to know a little bit about Malaysia, because I'm pretty sure, myself included, we don't know Malaysia as much as we thought, yeah? So today we have gathered a few facts, yeah, some interesting facts about Malaysia. So we are going to share it with you. And if let's say you have more facts or more interesting knowledge that you think that we should also highlight, please let us know by typing into the comment section as well. All right, so let's talk a little bit about Malaysia. So we know that Malaysia is a small country with with many culture, many races, many languages, yeah. So in fact, it is the most multicultural nation in Southeast Asia, all right? So we are blessed with lots of sunshine, lots of seashores, and lots of interesting scenic views, yeah. Malaysia also comes with a lot of interesting facts, like I mentioned just now. So we are going to go through later on, all right? Okay, so first off, let's go through the material that we need for today. So we need paper roll, okay? So we only need one. But of course, if let's say you want to make a few, then you need more than one, all right? So that is one, and then we need paint, if you consider painting it. Otherwise, then you can use marker pen or color pencil, all right? So that one is up to you. And then we will need scissors so that we can cut in case we need to cut things, okay? We will need to draw the flag onto the paper roll. So we will need pencil, we will need eraser, as well as ruler, right? And then after that, for those of you who actually purchased our template, I hope that you have already printed out, and then we can straight away paint or color on the template itself. And then we will need some recycled paper, either recycled paper, recycled magazine, or newspaper, is up to you. Yeah, you can have some. Optional, you can also have ribbon, colored paper to decorate your tube later on. All right, and if let's say you have puncher, those cube shaped punchers, it will come in handy as well. Yeah. I am going to do 2 types of variation, okay, which will be fun to play with, all right? So it is not so much just firecracker for display. You can also turn it into a toy. Alright, so let's get started. So first off, we need to draw lines onto the tube. Now, if let's say you have a kitchen towel tube, yeah, it is too long, so what you need to do is you cut it half. Alright, so we just only need half, roughly about 9 cm to 10 cm long. Okay, so first off, we need to make sure that we divide our paper roll into 14 strips. Yeah, why 14 strips? Because Malaysia flag has 14 lines. Okay, 7 red and 7 white. These 14 lines, yeah, or strip, we call it, represent 14 states in Malaysia. Okay, which consists of 9 states plus 4 federal territories, right? Okay, or 11. Yeah, I think it's 11 states and 3 territories. Okay, so first off, let's do this. We will divide it into 14 lines. Yeah, and for those of you who have the template, you can start by coloring it or painting on it, and then after that, you can cut and paste. Now, you can do a very straightforward flag, okay, or you can do something like this. So it's up to you. Main thing is you have to make sure that you have 14 lines, okay, or 14 strips. And then after that, we will need a crescent, okay, a crescent and also a 14-point stars. All right. Okay, so a crescent and a 14-point star. So you have to leave space for that as well. Now, today we are going to do 2 options, like I mentioned. First is the confetti poppers, okay, which we will start first, so that if let's say you are keen to do the confetti popper, you can get ready. Or otherwise, then we can do a normal firecracker. So that one is less messy. Okay, so if let's say you do not want it to be too messy of a toy, then you can consider to do the other one, which is the firecracker. It is also interesting. All right, so let's start by preparing our confetti popper. Okay, now for confetti popper, we will need balloon, 1 balloon, and then 2 straws, 1 big whole straw and 1 smaller whole straw. All right. So first and foremost, we take our balloon and then we will tie the balloon at the bottom. Yeah. So we tie the balloon at the bottom. Right. Then after that, what we do is we will cut. Okay. So we will cut the balloon probably about halfway through. Okay. And then we cut it to 2 parts. And then we only keep the part with the knot. All right. And then after that, we are going to attach it to the tube itself. So we just have to attach it tight. Okay. And then after that, what you need to do is you need to tape it. Okay. Or you can glue it if you want. Okay. So what we do is we take some masking tape. And then we will start to tape around it. Now, as you are aware, our craft, most of the time, we will use recyclable materials, yeah? So that is why you will not see a double-sided tape or a normal cellophane tape, because those are considered single-use plastic, which we are trying to avoid, all right? So make sure you stick or you tape it nicely and securely, so that it will not move, or when you pop it, then it will still stay intact. All right. Next thing is you need to cut the template if you want, or if you have if you are drawing it, I would suggest you to draw it onto the paper first, and then after that you cut and stick it onto your paper roll. Okay. So for this, we are going to cut this. Okay. So while you are doing it, then because I know that you will need time to color your flag, So while you are coloring or drawing your flag, we are going to talk a little bit about some fun fact, all right? So there are three parts of the fun fact that we are going to categorize it into. First off, of course, is about Malaysia. And then the second part is about the scenic view or those attraction. And then the third part, of course, we will talk about some fruits or food, in fact, all right? So please continue to color your flag, because we are not going to go through the trivia yet. We are going to do it later in second half of the workshop, all right? So now we know that Malaysia actually declared independence from the British Empire in the year 1957, yeah. So when the Federation of Malaya replaced the Malayan Union in 1963, a contest was held to design the flag. That is where we have our flag now. Of course, it has been modified a few rounds, yeah, but the flag originally was designed in year 1963. Okay, by an architect named Encik Muhammad Hamzah. He was 29 years old at that time. So he won the contest. So hence, we have the flag today, right? So that is the first fact, which I think a lot of people don't know, including myself, yeah, until we actually did the research, yeah. Now, we know also that Malaysia has a unique rotating monarchy system in which 9 ethnic Malay state rulers, or we call them sultan, take turns as king for 5-year terms, right? They will take turns, yeah, they will rotate. And when they become king, their title will be changed to Yang di-Pertuan Agong, yeah? So Yang di-Pertuan Agong, that is, or we, for short form, we call them Agong, right? So they are the king for Malaysia, right? Malaysia is also made up of two main land masses, yeah. Peninsular Malaysia, or what we known as Semenanjung Malaysia. And then we will have the Malaysian Borneo, which we call as East Malaysia or Malaysia Timur in Bahasa, right? They are separated by South China Sea. Now, for those who study sejarah in school, so South China Sea is Laut Cina Selatan, yeah. So Malaysia is the only country in the world to include territory on the mainland of Southeast Asia, as well as on the island that stretch between Asia and Oceania. Yeah, so the only country in the world. There are a lot of facts that actually is very interesting when you research about Malaysia, because there are a lot of renowned information which we didn't know that it is actually a world recognition. So now we know. And then I hope that by sharing it with you, you can also share it with your friends and family. Okay? So Borneo, last week we talked about Borneo. It was divided into 3 countries, which is Malaysia, Indonesia, as well as Brunei. All right? So these 3 countries, yeah. So Borneo is the 3rd largest island in the whole world. 3rd largest, yeah. The first being Greenland, and then is New Guinea. Okay? So we are 3rd. Of course, we share among our brother countries, our sister countries as well, yeah, Indonesia as well as Brunei. Okay. Now, many people know about the Twin Tower, or in KLCC, yeah. So Petronas Tower used to be the world's tallest building until 2004, when Taipei took over. All right. So standing at 451.9 meters, which is 1,483 feet high, with 88 stories. Yeah, so they have 88 stories. It has a connecting bridge at floor 41. Yeah, so they are connecting bridge. So that is why we have the Twin Tower, okay? So the structure remained the world's tallest twin building. So if we are talking about twin building, we are still number 1. Okay, but we are no longer the #1 tallest building in Malaysia, in the world. All right. So interesting. Okay. So what we have, population. Now, as of last year, total population in Malaysia is 32.6 million people. Yeah. The capital of Malaysia, as we know, is Kuala Lumpur, with about 8 million people. Yeah. The administrative capital, however, is Putrajaya. They only have around 100,000 inhabitants, yeah, or people who stay there. Okay. Putrajaya became a self-governing federal territory, or we call them as Wilayah Persekutuan, in 2001. The third in Malaysia after Kuala Lumpur and the island of Labuan. Okay, so after Kuala Lumpur and then Labuan and then Putrajaya comes. Yeah. Now, the name itself consists of two parts. Putra means prince in Malay, and then Jaya means success. So officially, the name was actually picked to pay homage to the first prime minister. Do you know who is our first prime minister? Yeah, it's Tunku Abdul Rahman Putra. So that is where the name came. Yeah, Putra. All right. So Malaysia. Now, this is some interesting fact. Yeah, in terms of the highway. Okay, the roads in Malaysia. Okay, so we have in total 65,877 kilometers of highway, and it is still counting. Now, the circumference of Earth is only 40,075 kilometers. So Malaysia is much greater. Yeah. Okay. So we will stop here for a while. Okay. And then we are going to go through more facts later on. I hope you have already finished painting or coloring your 14 strips. 7 red and 7 white. Of course, if your tube is white or if your paper is white, then you don't have to color it. Now, of course, if let's say you say, oh, I want to make it more interesting, you can even cut strips of red color paper as well as white color paper and then stick it on to make it more interesting, right? So now what we do is we will cut out this flag and then we are going to stick it onto the paper tube itself, all right? So let's do this quickly. And then we will continue on with the next option, yeah. So we are just going to cut it like this. All right. Now, for those of you who are not doing this confetti popper, you can also start by coloring your flag first, yeah, or designing your flag first. Okay, so we are going to measure and then after we are going to tape it on. Okay, so it's a little bit too long, so I am going to cut it a bit so that it fits, yeah. All right, so okay, so next thing is you just need to tape on this. Okay, don't worry if let's say you're not done yet, we will give you time to finish it. There's no hurry. Main thing is you enjoy doing the craft, at the same time you gain some knowledge, yeah, while we do some craft. All right. Any color balloon is fine. Okay, you don't have to be, it doesn't have to be red. Okay, you can choose your favorite color as well. Okay. Okay, so make sure we align it so that the lines join together. Okay, so basically this is our confetti popper. The next thing is, of course, we need to cut shapes. If you have, like I mentioned, if you have those shape, very cute shape cutter, this is where it comes in handy. So all you need to do is you punch out a lot of shapes using old newspaper, old magazines, or recycled paper. Now, why old newspaper old magazines or recycled paper is because we want it to be more sustainable, okay? We don't want to waste the new ones. So that is why we are going to use all those recycled ones. Alternatively, if you want it to be repeat play, you can also choose pom-pom. Okay, you can put a lot of pom-pom inside, but you will need to clean up after that. Now, if let's say you use recycled paper, recycled magazines, I would suggest you to play it outside because it is going to be messy. Because when you pop, everything will fly, all right? It's confetti, right? So that is why it's good to play it outdoor. Where you have grass, it is good because those paper, we can turn it into fertilizer after that, yeah? If let's say you want it to be more environmental friendly, you can use dry leaves, which is one of the options that I put in as well. So why dry leaves? Well, again, you can turn it into natural fertilizer after that, right? After you play. But please make sure if let's say you want to play with a confetti popper, play it outdoor because it will make a lot of mess if let's say you play indoor. Yeah, and of course, parents will not like it, all right? So play outdoor. We need the sun as well, okay? Evening will be good because nowadays it's not raining so much, so you can play it outside. What you need to do is cut a lot of shapes. If you do not have shapes, you just cut pieces of tiny pieces of papers, or you can just crush the dry leaves and then put inside, okay? Put inside. And then what you do is you will pull your balloon where you tie the knot, you just pull and then you release, everything will fly. I'm not going to do the experiment because it's going to be again in a mess if let's say you play indoor, yeah? So we also, while we enjoy playing, we also have to make sure that our parents are happy as well, right? So make sure you only play this outside, right? So this is the first option and it's fun. More environmental friendly. As you know, confetti, okay, is actually made from single-use plastic as well, right? Same thing as glitter. Sequins, they are single-use plastic. So in order for us to educate our younger generation to be more environmental friendly or more sustainable in terms of their lifestyle, so we convert it into recyclable materials, okay? It is equally as fun and we help to save the environment. Why not, right? So this is the first one. Hopefully you have already completed it. If not, just remember what you need to do is very simple, okay? You need a tube, you need a balloon, tie it at the end, okay? And then after that, cut part of it on top and then attach it to your tube, tape it with masking tape or cloth tape, paper tape, okay? And then after that, you can wrap Malaysia flag because we are talking about Malaysia Day today. So in fact, if let's say you want to wrap it or design it, any design is up to you because at the end of the day, this is a party popper, right? And then after that, you fill up with a lot of confetti made from recyclable materials. Thin paper would be good, or thin crepe paper or tissue paper as we call it is also good option. Try to find those very light materials, not the thick one, yeah, because the thick one will be a bit hard to fly, right? And then play outdoor. Remember that, okay? Play it outdoor. All right. So this is the first one, right? So while you do the second one, or while you are still completing your first one, we will go through a few more facts, yeah. So Putrajaya, like I mentioned just now, is the administrative capital in Malaysia, right? So in fact, there is one thing that they are known of in the world, okay? I'm not sure whether you are aware of this. They have the biggest roundabout in the world with a total diameter of 3.5 kilometers. And for those of you who are staying in Putrajaya, if you have a chance to visit it, please go and visit it, take a picture and share it with us, yeah? The name of the roundabout is called Persiaran Sultan Salahuddin Abdul Aziz Shah. Okay, I think for those who are staying in Putrajaya, you definitely will pass by this roundabout without knowing that it's actually the world's biggest roundabout in the world, okay? in the world. We are not even talking about in Malaysia. Yeah. Okay. Now, Malaysia also has the smallest patches of rainforest in the world. Okay, it is located in the heart of Kuala Lumpur. It is called Bukit Nanas. Anyone from Bukit Nanas? If yes, please let us know. Yeah, Bukit Nanas is also quite famous. Yeah, it is Malaysia's oldest nature reserve. Yeah, it only has about 27 acres or 0.11 square kilometers. It's very, very small, but it is a rainforest. If there is no balloon, then unfortunately we can't make into this confetti popper. Okay, someone asked, if let's say there is no balloon, how are we going to make this? If let's say you do not have balloon, then we would not be able to make this. So you can proceed to the next one. Okay, just get your flag colored and or painted and cut. Then we will proceed to the next one. All right. Okay. Okay. So another fact before we go on to the second craft. Okay. Now, do you know that local time or Malaysia time has been adjusted, especially for Semenanjung, Malaysia? Yeah, we are talking about Semenanjung, Malaysia. Okay, a total of 8 times. So we actually adjust our time 8 times so far. Okay, the last adjustment happened on January 1st, 1982, when Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, then the Prime Minister, decided that the entire country should follow the time in Sabah and Sarawak. Before that, both islands were 30 minutes ahead of Semenanjung. Yeah, so they are in Sabah and Sarawak, they are 30 minutes ahead because of the different location, right? So in 1982, we are same again. Okay, so that is one critical fact. Yeah, that to show that Sabah Sarawak is indeed in Malaysia, because sometimes even until now I think there are some people who are asking, so if let's say you want to go to Sabah Sarawak, do we need passport? No, we don't need passport. Okay, so please make sure that Sabah Sarawak is Malaysia. Okay. All right, so let's start with the second one, which is a firecracker, which if let's say you want to turn it into a toy, we need straws. Okay, if you have those unwanted plastic straw, please use them. Otherwise, what you do is, for us, we have paper straw. Okay, now I do not recommend you to use those metal straw, because it could be hazardous if you are not careful, right? Because it's sharp, right? Now, if let's say you do not have this, what you can do, you can cut a piece of plastic, roll it, and then tape it securely. Now, we do not recommend you to use recyclable cardboard as well, unless those cardboard are clean. Then you can, because after all, this one we will need to put into our mouth. Okay, so hygiene is very important for us, especially during this period of time. Yeah, so please make sure you take care of your hygiene as well. So if let's say you do not have straw, plastic or paper, you can use plastic bottle, and then you cut a piece, roll it into the shape of a straw, then you can use it, right? Make sure you cut off the sharp edges, or you wrap it with tape nicely. All right. If let's say you really do not prefer to use plastic bottle, you still want to use cardboard, use those from probably face mask or tissue box. Make sure you wipe clean before you start. All right. Okay. So take the inner part instead of the outer part. Right. Okay, now why I said take the face mask box, because by right, face mask is produced in an environment that is very clean. Yeah, so it is sort of like a vacuum chamber where they need to pack all these face masks. By right, I'm not sure about now, because it's mass produced everywhere. Everyone is producing it, so I'm not sure about the quality. I'm not sure about the hygiene process that is involved. Yeah, so that is why if by the normal procedure or standard operating procedure, it should be cleaner compared to the normal boxes. All right. Okay, so what we do is, this one we will make it into a shape, a rocket shape, right? So we will have the flag, and then we will have the cone. If you do not want that, it's fine. You can still do the same, okay? You can do the same like this, just that we don't have the balloon here, right? So what we do is, I have already painted another set of the flag. So what we do is we cut it off very quickly, and then after that we just stick it on to the tube as well. Okay, so now take note, yeah, when you do this, because at the end of the day, if you are drawing only the strips at this point of time, what you need to take care of is make sure that your red start first, yeah. It always start with red, then white, red, white, red, white. The last strip should be white. All right, so that is our flag. So the top is always the red. Okay, so what you do is you just stick it on. Okay, wrap it around. Okay, and then this one you can just use glue and to stick it together. So I'm going to just quickly put some glue here. And also the other side. Okay. So basically we just need to cover up our tube. And there you go. Okay. And then after that, we are going to cut out the cone to make the top part. You don't need the cone if, let's say, you do not want it, and if, let's say, you have the full flag, yeah. So the cone is actually optional. Okay. Now the cone, what you do is, usually we will cut a circle out, and then after that we will cut one part, one triangle out, so that we can actually turn it into a cone. So a circle like this, okay, and then we cut out one part. Okay, this part is up to you how big you want to cut, but nothing more than a quarter, yeah. Okay, so we just cut it out. And then after that, we can just turn it like this, and it becomes a cone. Okay. So what you do after you cut, you just stick it on to make it into a cone, like this. Okay, so this one we will quickly put some glue and then stick it on. And let it dry. Okay, and then we have the cone ready. What we are going to do next is we are going to put it on top here. Okay, so this part we may need hot glue gun to stick on, because the surface is too small. Unless you are using Yoo-hoo glue, then you can put Yoo-hoo glue here, and then this one you can stick it on. Otherwise, then hot glue gun will help. Okay, so while I wait for my hot glue gun to heat up. Can. Okay, so Joey, is it? Yeah, so someone asked whether we can rewatch the video. Of course we can, yeah. The video will be made available online on our FB page, yeah. So you can watch it. In fact, if let's say you want to watch our previous videos, it is there. So what you need to do is you just click on the video button, and then all the videos that we have for the past months are still there. All right, we don't remove any videos. All right, so while we wait for the hot glue gun to heat up, the switch is not on. Yeah, so we will wait for it to be on, and then we are going to do the first, we are going to do some lucky draw. Okay, so what we are going to pick is, we are going to pick 3 kids today, because we are going to reward 3 most active kids for answering questions later on. So in total there will be 6 winners today. Okay, so 3 lucky draw winners. So let's see. Okay, How for those of you who actually join us the first time today, how do you actually sign up for the lucky draw? Now, you don't have to sign up for it. Okay, what you need to do is when you see the post, because we have FB Live every week on Saturday. So when you see the post, and if let's say you're interested to sign up, you just need to pre-register. Okay, you click on the Google form link and then you register, and automatically you're eligible for the lucky draw, right? So what we do is every time when we pick up a name from the lucky draw, we will need response from the kid. Yeah, for example, if let's say I call Joey, Joey must respond. Okay, so by typing into the comment section and say Joey is here, right? So if let's say I call Kelvin, then Kelvin must type into the comment section and say Kelvin is here, right? So 3 names. Let's see who is the lucky winner for today. Okay, so first winner, let's see, We Jasmine, Mommy Su Michelle. We Jasmine, Mommy Su Michelle. Okay, so the first name is We Jasmine. We are going to wait because sometimes internet lags, yeah, so we are going to keep it there for some time. Okay, so next name, Zeya, Mommy Lin. Okay, Zeya, okay, Mommy Lin. So that is the second name. And the third name, Jaden Ko, Mommy Mandy Chang. Jaden Ko, Mommy Mandy Chang. Right? So we, Jasmine, Zeya, and Jaden Ko, if you are here, please type into the comment section and let us know. So if not, then your chance will be forfeited, and then we will draw another name to replace it. All right? So we are going to continue on with the craft, and let's see whether our hot glue gun is ready. Okay, so it is ready. So what we need to do is we just put glue on top of the tube, on the top, yeah, where we want to stick our cone. So we quickly apply some glue. Okay, and then after that, we will just stick it on. Make sure it is straight. And then we are done. Next thing is we need to decorate our firecracker. Okay, so how we decorate it, if you have ribbon, please stick lots of ribbon here at the bottom. Yeah, if you do not have ribbon, you can use colored paper or recycled paper. Then you can just cut strips and then you can stick it on. Okay, make it colorful or make it nice. All right, so for us, we have some recycled color papers. So we are going to add on to it. So we take blue, we take some yellow, and then we take some red. Oh, this is a little bit too short. Let's see. And then after that, we will cut and then stick. Now, when you cut and stick, it need not be same length, yeah? So you can go crazy with all the ribbons and all that. Make it different length if you can. Or in fact, if let's say you say, I don't want to follow I don't want to follow your color, it's fine too. You can choose any colors, yeah? So I don't have red here, unfortunately. So I am going, oh yeah, I found some red. Did it? No, no red. So I am going to just do yellow and blue. All right. So what we do is we just cut shape. Okay. So we just cut a few strips like this. Okay. And then after that, we are going to stick it on. Okay. To make it like a firecracker. So how long, it depends on you. Whether you want it very long or you want it very short. So you can put it as short as this, but not too short because you can't see, okay? So put it probably about this size, about 6-7 centimeter. Otherwise, then you can put it as long as 10 centimeter, okay? So we just stick some, okay? And then after that, we will just tape it from the inside, okay? Tape it from the inside or glue it from the inside. So you can go alternate colors to make it nice. Okay, so I hope by now you are almost done with your painting and coloring? If yes, then please make sure that you start to stick your tube, yeah, or your paper roll. Okay. So I am going to fit only 3, like this. Okay, you can fit every around it, around the circle. Okay. So it's up to you. So like this, and then if you only want it as decoration, this is where you stop. But of course, as kids, we want our craft to be able to be converted into toy as well, right? So we are going to add on the straws. Okay. So again, we will need 2 sizes of straw, 1 big one and 1 small one. Now, how do you differentiate? The big one is for bubble tea. The small one is for normal beverages, right? So that is how we differentiate straws, okay? One is for bubble tea, and the big one, and then the small one, okay? Now we take the big straw, and then we will cut probably about maximum about half, but we don't need half, okay? So probably about 1/4 of it. So we need probably about this size, okay? The big ones, yeah, not the small one, okay? It's the big ones. And then we need to cover one side. We need to flatten one side, and then we need to tape it. Make sure that it is securely taped so that there is no air coming out. Now, how do we make sure this? We tape it with masking tape or any paper tape. In fact, if let's say you want hot glue, also can. Okay, so just be very careful. Otherwise, then you can use paper to glue around it. Okay, so we are going to just quickly tape it with some masking tape. Now, you can check later on whether it has air coming out or not after you are done. What you do is you blow into it and see, and put your hand at the back and see whether there's any air coming out. If there's no air, you know that this is done, right? So next thing is we need to stick this inside of our paper roll. Okay, stick it inside so that we hide it inside. Okay, so this one again, you can use glue if you want it more secure. Otherwise, you can just use tape to tape it. Yeah, paper tape or cloth type of tape. Okay, stick it from the inside. Okay, if you can see, so stick it on the inside part. Yeah, and then after that, you can use the the small straw. You can use the whole thing. Okay, what you do is you just put in, and then you blow on it. Then this thing will fly. Okay, so this one you can play indoor. Just make sure that you don't knock into anything. You can even, have a competition with your siblings, and then you can see whether whose one actually fly further. Okay, so this is what we do for STEM as well. Okay, STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Maths. Okay, so this is one very quick and easy experiment for kids as well. It's fun too. So both activities are done. So I'm not sure whether which one is your favorite. Let us know. Or you can even make 2 if you have the time and materials. Yeah, why not, right? Then you have more things to play with. Right, so let's see. Where did we stop for our fun fact? All right, okay. Now, anyone know pomelo? Pomelo is actually, you can find it a lot in Ipoh, Perak. Yeah, so pomelo is the largest citrus fruit in the world. Yeah, they are the largest citrus fruit in the world. It can reach the size of a small football and weighs around 1 to 3 kilograms. Yeah, this is one of the very famous fruits that we eat in Malaysia, especially for those who comes from Perak. In Selangor, it's quite difficult to find unless it is during Chinese New Year or probably Mooncake Festival. We may see some, yeah, but it's very expensive. Okay, now this is funny. I don't find it. I don't agree to the statement, yeah, but for some people, especially like my kids, they will agree to this statement. Okay, the stinkiest fruit in Malaysia. Actually, the stinkiest fruit, you know which one, right? Is durian. Okay, so they are actually pronounce it as the stinkiest fruit in the world. It's grown in Malaysia. However, this one is actually, whether you like it or you hate it, right? You have to admit that this is the king of fruits. Yeah, and it is exported to many countries, and it is sold at a very expensive price. Yeah, it comes with a very expensive price tag. So, but a lot of people don't eat. Yeah, but it is the king of fruits. Yeah, and it is only most of the time more breed actually is from Malaysia. Yeah, and Malaysia houses 4 UNESCO designated World Heritage Sites. Okay, so we are going through it one by one. First one is Gunung Mulu National Park, Kinabalu Park. Yeah, the historic Kinabalu Park is one. Gunung Mulu National Park is one. Melaka is one, and Georgetown is one. Okay, so these are the 4 World Heritage Sites that is recognized by UNESCO. And we have one archaeological heritage site, which is in Lenggong Valley. I think it should be in East Malaysia. Sorry, in Sabah and Sarawak. Yeah. Okay, so these are, if let's say you are from this part, yeah, where we have the World Heritage Sites, then good for you. You are blessed with all these treasures. Yeah. Now, the largest known underground cave chamber in the world is actually located in Gunung Mulu National Park. It is called the Sarawak Cave Chamber. Apparently, it is said that the corridor of Gua Rusa, it is a 2 km long passage of caves, which is part of the Sarawak Chamber, can fit 5 rows of 8 Boeing 747, the aeroplane, the biggest aeroplane, yeah, Boeing 747, yeah, park nose to tail. You can park 8 jet lines. Oh, really? Lenggong Valley is in Perak? I am so sorry. So that is my fault. Lenggong Valley is actually in Perak, where you find the Perak man. Yes, I remember now. Yeah, it's actually the oldest human skeleton is found. Yeah, in Lenggong Valley. Okay, so Taman Negara. How many of you have been to Taman Negara? Okay, I have not been, unfortunately. So there are so many places in our bucket list now. As soon as we are able to travel, so the first stop that we are going is cuti-cuti around Malaysia, right? So Taman Negara is estimated to be more than 130 million years old. Yeah, making it the world's oldest tropical rainforest. The name Taman Negara simply means national park. Yeah, in Bahasa Taman Negara. Yeah, it is older than tropical rainforests of the Amazon and the Congo basins. Yeah. A lot of people know that rainforest is in Amazon, but Malaysia, we have our own one, and it is the oldest tropical rainforest. Yeah. It supports more than 10,000 species of plants, 1,000 types of butterflies, 140 types of animals, 350 bird species, 100 kinds of snakes, and 150,000 kinds of insects. So interesting, yeah. There are so many different species or ecosystem inside there. Yeah. To visit the park, you need special permission from the government. I'm not sure about now though. If let's say someone can actually verify this, it will be very beneficial for us. Yeah. So to visit the park, you need special permission from the government. But if let's say you are able to do it, then it is worth the time, yeah, because you actually get to visit the world's oldest tropical rainforest. And it is also house to a rare mammal such as Malayan tiger, yeah, Sumatran rhinos, and even the Asian elephants, yeah. Talking about the Malayan tiger, there will be another fun fact that comes later on, right? Now, the highest point in Malaysia is actually Mount Kinabalu in Sabah at the height of 13,435 feet. UNESCO has even recognized this peak to be the World Heritage Site as well, yeah. Now, just now we mentioned that Malaysia has a lot of course, rainforest which houses a lot of plant species or animals or insects, yeah. Two very distinctive species or wildlife actually stands out, yeah. The first one being Rafflesia, it's a flower. The other one is king cobra. These two are recognized worldwide, yeah. Why? Rafflesia, as you know, it's a very large flower, okay? So it is basically the largest flower in the world, yeah, with a cross section of over a meter in length. So if you can't remember the math, it's fine. Just make sure that this is the largest flower in the world, okay? So if you think that this flower smells good, no, yeah. It smells like rotten meat. That is what is being described, yeah. I personally have not seen it. So if you have seen it or you have come close to it, especially for those who stays in Sabah and Sarawak, because this flower mainly found in Sabah and Sarawak. If you have come across it, let us know and verify it whether it is true, yeah. It is beautiful, but it is not nice smell, yeah. It doesn't have a nice smell, okay. It is said that it blooms to be 3 feet wide and weigh around 7 kgs. So it's a very big flower, okay, 3 feet wide, yeah. King cobra is the world's longest venomous snake, yeah. Longest one was found in Malaysia at an impressive 5 meter 71 cm. It's even, there's about 5 to 6 people add up together, yeah. Because for a normal human being, especially average Malaysian, it is about 1.5 to 1.8 meter. This is like 5 meter 71 cm, okay. And Malaysia has the highest number of king cobras in the world. Interesting, isn't it? So please, if you have time, for the sake of the activities, or in fact, if let's say you want to find or to know more about Malaysia, please Google and do a little bit research to find out more interesting facts, and then after that you can share it with your friends, yeah. Now, we talked about Malayan tiger just now. So it is actually unique to Malaysia because it's only found in, I wouldn't say in Malaysia, but we are privileged to have it in Malaysia, yeah. It is sighted in Kelantan, Pahang, and Johor. So it's in Semenanjung, Malaysia, mainly. But unfortunately, this species is now critically endangered, and only 350 of these animals are available or exist in the whole world, yeah. In fact, Malayan tiger is our national animal, is Malaysia's national animal, right? So that is why a lot of emblem you will see the logo of a tiger. So that is called Malayan tiger, yeah. It's a striped, huge orange cat. It's still a cat family for those cat lovers. All right. Malaysia is also home to one of the tallest tropical trees in the world, the tualang, which has a base diameter of over 10 feet and grows up to 262 feet in height. Yeah. So I believe this one you can find it in the rainforest, a tropical rainforest. Yeah. In which rainforest I have not managed to find it. So if let's say you know where we can find this tree, let us know, so that when we are able to go cuti Malaysia, then we can go and visit all these places and then okay, so this is the tallest tree, right, in the world. Okay, so these are some of the fun facts that we are managed to gather. Of course, I am pretty sure that there are more. So if you have, please share it with us as well. Okay. So time now is 11:55. So we are going to play a few games. In fact, I have 11 questions here. So please get ready. If you are ready, please make sure your hands are on the keyboard and you are ready to type the answers. Okay. So we are looking for 3 kids or 3 families who are very interactive or very engaged and answer most of the questions. So the more questions you answer, the higher chance of you being picked by our moderators. All right, so are you ready? Okay, so first question, okay. What is the biggest state in Malaysia? So if you know the answer, please type into the comment section and tell us the answer, okay. So what is the biggest state in Malaysia? So we will take the first answer and then I will announce it, all right. So if you know, let us know. Anyone? No? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Okay. Okay, so Michael and Latria, you are right. It is Sarawak. Okay, so Sarawak is the biggest state in Malaysia, covering 124,450 square kilometers. Now we know Sarawak is the biggest state. All right, what is the smallest state? So that is the question number 2. The smallest state in Malaysia. Where is it? Okay, let's see. Any answers? Okay, first answer, second answer. Sabah? No. Smallest state. Okay. So smallest state in Malaysia. That is our question. Joey is right. Perlis is correct. Okay, so Perlis, yes. We are talking about state here, not territories. Okay, so state, the smallest state in Malaysia is in Perlis. Yeah, it covers 819 square kilometers. Okay, so this one is easy. What is the national language? Okay, please make sure you answer it correctly, okay? Because cannot be you cannot answer this question, yeah? All right. So what is the national language? So that is question number 3. National language of Malaysia. Okay. No reason answered correctly. It is actually called Bahasa Malaysia. It's not Malay. Okay. So national language is Bahasa Malaysia. Okay. The official name for it is Bahasa Malaysia. Okay, so we know that national animal is Malayan tiger. What is the national flower? So question number 4. What is our national flower called? Okay, so national flower of Malaysia. What is it? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Hibiscus. Yes, correct. Hibiscus. Bunga Raya is correct. Yeah, Bunga Raya is actually the Bahasa name for hibiscus. Okay, now we know national tiger, Malayan tiger is the national animal. We know hibiscus is the national flower. What is the official national colors? This is a little bit tricky, yeah. Official national colors. You can see it anywhere. Yeah, especially on the emblem. Okay, national colors. This one might be tricky. It's not red. No, it's not red. One of it actually is my favorite color though. So for those of you who see me every week, then you should be able to answer the question. Yellow is close. Not blue, not red, not white. Okay. Yes, black is correct. Finally, Michael. Okay. So black and gold is actually the national color. Yes. Yeah. So that's why yellow is close. All right. So good job for those of you who answered correctly. Okay. Question number 6. National anthem. This should be easy. Okay. So what is our national anthem? Okay. National anthem. Lagu kebangsaan. This one should be easy. Yes. Yeah. Diane, you are right. So it's Negaraku means my country. Yeah. Anyone who do not know the lyrics? So please make sure you know the lyrics, yeah, because you are staying in Malaysia. Okay. So now this is a little bit tricky as well. We need a little bit of research if you have the time. Longest river in Malaysia. I give you a hint. It's actually in Sarawak. Okay, and it is actually recognized, yeah. Longest river in Malaysia. So for those of you who are from Sarawak, perhaps you can answer this question. Okay, longest river in Malaysia. Yes, Joey, you are right. It's Sungai Rajang in Sarawak. Rajang. Yes, Rajang. Some people pronounce it as Rajang, but the official name is Rajang. Okay, so it is actually in Sarawak, and it is 563 kilometers long. Okay, okay. So let's go to our favorite part, food. Yeah. Do you know that Penang is actually called the food capital of Malaysia? It's food heaven, yeah. So for those of you who are from Penang, you're so blessed. Okay. So what is the official national food of Malaysia? So that is the next question. Official national food of Malaysia. Anyone? National food of Malaysia. Nasi lemak is correct. Yes. No. Nasi lemak is correct. Okay. Now, we know nasi lemak is the official national food in Malaysia. How about drink? Anyone? National drink. Where unfortunately now you can't hang out with friends. Otherwise, then definitely if you go out, hang out with friends, and you will order one. Okay, national drink. Teh tarik, yes. From who? Jenny Tan. Yeah. It's teh tarik, yeah. National drink. Okay, so we talk about the food and drink, and then now we talk about flag. What is Malaysia's flag called? That's a name for it, okay, for our flag. Okay, so what is it called? Well, a lot of people love teh tarik. Coca-Cola. Okay, national drink is teh tarik, yeah. Malaysia's flag is called what? Jalo Gemilang. From who? Kelly Koo. Yes, Jalo Gemilang is correct. Okay. Now, just now someone mentioned durian, yeah, as the national food, yeah. It's actually the king of fruits for Malaysia. What about the queen? So we have the king, we have the queen. You need to eat both together. You can't just eat one and not the other. Okay, so we have durian as the king of fruit, and what is the queen of fruit? Anyone can answer? Both are my favorite fruit, and we always eat it together. Mangosteen. Okay, good. What is it in Bahasa? Manggis is correct. Okay, manggis is the word for mangosteen in Bahasa. Yeah. Okay, so this is the last question. This one I'm pretty sure everyone will know, from young to adult to old. Okay, so what is the popular Malay folk song you hear throughout Malaysia growing up? You learn this in school, any category, from kindergarten, primary school, secondary school, all the way to university. You will still hear this song and you will still be singing this song. Okay, a very popular Malay song. No, it's not. Rasa Sayang is correct. Yeah. Yes, good job, everyone. So you know Malaysia. That is good. Well done, everyone. So do we have a compilation of who are the top 3? Okay, so while we wait for the moderators to compile the names, we go back to our lucky draw. Zaya. Is Zaya here? Zaya, Mami Lin. And we Jasmine, Mami Su Michelle. Jaden Ko is here, so we have already put it one side. Yeah, congratulations, Jaden. So we are looking for Su Michelle. Okay, Mami Su Michelle and Mami Lin. Okay, so if you are here, please let us know. Otherwise, then we will draw another 2 more names. So we have we Jasmine and Zaya. Calling once, we Jasmine. Calling twice, Mami Su Michelle. Okay, we Jasmine, Mami Su Michelle. No? Okay, Zaya, Mami Lin. Calling once, twice, Zaya. No? Okay, so we will pick 2 more names. Right? So let's pick the first name. Okay, so Nuramira Akila binti Ramzizan. Mami Nuraisha Chua Abdullah. So this is the name for the lucky draw. Nuramira Akila binti Ramzizan. Mami Nuraisha Chua Abdullah. Okay. So anyone, Nuramira, if you are here, please let us know. Yeah. Okay, next name is Hilary Pang. Mami Chua Bigate. Hilary Pang. Mami Chua Bigate. Nuramira and Nuramira is here. Okay, congratulations, Nuramira. How about Hilary Pang? Hilary Pang. Last call for Hilary Pang. Hilary Pang, Mami Chua Bigate. Are you here, Hilary? If not, then we are going to draw 1 more name for the lucky draw. Okay? Nope. Okay. So let's see. Haziq Firdaus. Oh, from Mami Nuraisha Chua Abdullah as well. Haziq Firdaus, Mami Nuraisha Chua Abdullah, from the same family. So Haziq Firdaus, if you're here, please type into the comment section. Oh, Hilary Pang is here. Okay, so if Haziq is here, then we will have 4 lucky draw winners, yeah? Okay. Haziq Firdaus, Mami Nuraisha Chua. Is Haziq here? Okay. So if Haziq is here, then we will wrap up our lucky draw. So today we are giving away 4 lucky draws, and Haziq Firdaus is here. Yes. And how many winners from the trivia? 4 winners? Compiling still. Okay, our moderator has difficulty compiling because all of you are so active. Yeah. Right, so do we have the names? So that is the ending part of our workshop. So we will announce the names. We have decided that we are going to give away 4 because there are a lot of responses from you, and thank you for that. So while we wait for our moderators to update us the names, then we will end the session. Meanwhile, 3 more days, as mentioned, is our National Day, yeah, Hari Kemerdekaan ke-64. So make sure that you put in a little bit of effort to understand Malaysia. That is very important as we are living in Malaysia, yeah, whether you are a Malaysian or not, yeah. So find some time to know about Malaysia. At the same time, if you have any information or any knowledge that you want to share with us, please let us know, or you can even tag us in your post, right? So workshop wise, if let's say you have done your craft, and please snap a photo of you playing together with your toy and tag us as well, so that we can see how you actually enjoy the session, right? So do we have any names? 5 names? Oh wow, our moderators are very generous today. Yeah, okay, 5 names is good. Okay. Michael Gunn, the first name. Okay. Michael Gunn, first name. All right. Second name. Diane Michael. I think it should be Diane Stevenson, right? Is it the same person? Diane Michael and Diane Stevenson. Is it the same? Okay. A third name. We know me. We know me. All right. Don't worry. We are going to also type the names in the comment section. Okay. We know me. And then the fourth name. Kelly Koo. And the last name. Joey Lim. All right. So Joey Lim, Kelly Koo, we know me, Diane Michael, and Michael Gunn. All right. So congratulations to the 5 of you. We will be in touch with you. If let's say we have your number, we will WhatsApp you. Otherwise, then we will send a message to your messenger, yeah, to get the details that we need for us to send you a gift to you as well as your kid, right? We need to sort out who is who. Michael Gunn, we know because it's registered in our Google form. Diane Michael, if it is Diane Stevenson, we have your details as well. Kelly Koo, we have. All right, so Diane is Diane Stevenson. Okay, it's the same person. And then Kelly Koo, we have. And we know me. That is a new name for us. So we will be in touch with you via Facebook. And then the other one is Joey Lim. So if you have received our messages as well from WhatsApp, please drop us a note as well, so that it's easier for us to identify, because we have so many Joey. Myself, I'm also Joey, right? Though it's Lim, we have also a lot of Lim, Joey Lim, yeah? So we want to make sure that we are talking to the right person, right? So I hope that you have enjoyed the session. Today is the last session for the month of August. So far, we have already been conducting this for 4 months. Next month, another exciting month, because we will be celebrating Mid-Autumn. Yeah, so look forward to Mid-Autumn craft, as well as we are going to also celebrate World or International Shark Day, which we are going to do the craft next week. Yeah, so it is International Shark Day. And then it is also end of the month, end of September is also the beginning of autumn. So expect some autumn craft as well. Yeah, so many exciting activities. We hope that by end of next month, we should be able to go back physically so that we have some plans for the month of October for Halloween. Halloween is a very big thing for us, yeah. Halloween as well as Christmas, because these are the two occasions where we have celebrations, whether physically or virtually. Yeah, so we are also hoping that we would be able to celebrate it together with all of you. Yeah, so please make sure that you stay on with us. If let's say you have not followed our Facebook page, please do so that you can continue to receive more information or more updates from us. Yeah, on our weekly, whether it is our weekly Facebook Live or any events, yeah, that we are hosting or we are participating. All right. So I hope that you have enjoyed today's session. It's dragged it a little bit longer because of the games that we played. So we are going to stop here, and I will see you next week. So have a good weekend and selamat menyambut Hari Kebangsaan ke-64. I'll see you next week. Bye.